Good morning, fellow traders. Bob Wood here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, September the 28th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, so let's see where we left off the market on Friday. So SPX, right? So wow, we got a couple different channels on here, but red monthly candle, right? As we are looking at dark cloud cover here, going. Let me. I think I've got another one here that can help, but a little bit clearer. Let me actually just create a clear one right here. See, well, there we go. So dark cloud cover, potential here. We got 3 trading days left here in the month. Let's see how it goes. We could get a bearish engulfing candle depending if the bears decide to step up again. But we're having quite an overnight here, so we'll take a look at the futures in a little bit here. Weekly chart, right? Working on that hammer last week, so trying to hold on and get some follow through on that one, which we may see today. This is kind of the big level right here, right? This corrective channel, we poked our head above it on Friday. So now I really want to see us get over the cloud of the 50-day to really kind of confirm there with some volume, and then we'll see if this is starting a fresh wave up after what looks like a zigzag correction. Elliott wave live. Let's take a look at SPY this morning. Again, decreased volume on Friday despite the rally, but either way, it looks like we're squeezing up this morning here, right? So we finished with a 60 anchor. We broke over those levels here this morning, and we're seeing some big squeezing here as we got over that 330 level here, right? In this 331 area, really important stuff there. And then S&P futures, we cleared this major 3,300 signal zone here last night and into this morning, and we can see we're just continuing to plow our way up here today. So it's a pretty impressive. We found another signal zone above, so it's just kind of testing those areas right here. We'll see how it goes today. Not much on the economic calendar except for manufacturing stuff. So today's really just going to be a battle of the bulls and the bears, right? So right now it looks like the bears are getting squeezed and bulls are starting to step up a little bit. If we can get and stay above this signal zone here over this 33-35 area, we could see the 3360s if they really want to continue to push this thing. So otherwise, below this geometric line in this signal zone here, we might see a little bit of chop and then maybe retest 3300. But that was an important drop area, right? So this was a big zone right here that we got up of last night, and a couple other levels right here too, 3320. A lot of these levels are very, very important. So we may see them tested again. Ideally, they hold as support, and the market continues to work its way back up after that. After that zigzag correction. MES, again, same stuff, right? So we're just going to track, kind of the major geometric lines on this one and see where we go from there. Let's take a look at the Qs this morning. Again, they are ripping as well. TikTok news, basically just saying it's okay to download TikTok again. So I don't know how that's good or bad for anything. I mean, obviously it's not good for, if the security concerns are legit, well, that's not good. But anyway, tech is super duper strong here this morning. Maybe they're just happy that everything is awesome. So we'll see how that goes there. IWM squeezing up here this morning. Keep an eye on the airlines. If this can't hold, right, look for some moves to the other side. Also keep an eye on the banks here today too, as that'll be a really big clue into the IWM. Let's take a look at Apple here this morning. Really nice gap on Apple today. Really, seriously, this is a nice gap. It cleared over a couple major pivot levels, right? So this is a big deal. If it continues to push its way up, we want to watch this 116 number. This is a prior high area from a couple days ago. And then over that, right, maybe 120 could be in play. Let's see how Apple goes today. Again, today's going to be all about how this gap is handled. Do they fade the gap today or do they defend it, right? It's going to be a big deal, and then we'll have to keep it on the radar going over the next couple days on just about everything. Tesla, again, gapping up here this morning, too. I like how it's clearing a bunch of levels right here. This is one we talked about last night. We profiled it last night, resistance. One of the things that we're going to try to do is talk about where these things could be going, right? So like I said, I like how it kept on trying right here, and we got that gap above these levels. So now we want to see how it handles the levels here from the 22nd, right? We got a couple big drop levels, and even this is from battery day, right? So it's kind of working its way back to the scene of the breakdown. So this is kind of an important area to keep an eye on for Tesla here, but the follow through here from Friday is nice. So good stuff there on Tesla. A couple other ones that are just on the radar going into today, right? So the semiconductors, we talked about it on Friday, finished pretty strong. So NVIDIA, obviously really, really nice. So I said keep an eye on NVIDIA. I also said keep an eye on AMD, which had an inside week. So check this out here. So inside week here, and that was 78.79. We're already over that here today. So see how that gap over the inside week holds on AMD, and see if these semiconductors can be strong today. A couple other ones keep on the radar. We got Piton, had a nice write-up in Barron's today, so over $100.44 gets its all-time highs, and so definitely keep an eye on those levels there. SPCE up nicely here this morning. No real news on it that I could tell. Oh, we got some initiation of covers. There's something right there. And Bank of America gave it a buy target. So definitely keep an eye on SPCE this morning. It's been bouncing off off of some levels here really nicely on the daily chart. Held, right? And it got some follow through, so it's now going to be over the 80 MA here this morning. So that should be pretty interesting. And also keep an eye on DKNG. Definitely looked like it was working on a bit of a bear flag here, so it's gapping up here this morning. So see how that, if that could push over those levels there too. So good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has an awesome trading day today. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.